staying here.
And if she doesn't improve, she could be too sick to transport home.
Just want to start feeling better, that's all.
Aussie expat Steve Cromie and his family moved to Phuket 6 months ago.
If you had have said to me 6 years ago I was going to be living in Phuket and I was going to have a family, I wouldn't have believed you.
Steve is the manager of Seduction, the hottest nightclub on Bangla Road. And today, he's overseeing the building of a new high-end rooftop bar.
This is going to be an exceptional bar restaurant called Haya. And there's nothing else in this area quite like this. The only issue that I'm having right now is that we've got to be open in 3 weeks.
Even with the deadline looming, the Thai building methods aren't easy to get used to.
Cheers, mate. I hope he doesn't fall. He's definitely not wearing a safety harness. Things are a little bit different here than they are in Australia. No one wears any safety harness. It's not safety first, it's safety last. The pressure that I'm feeling at the moment is that every single day there is an issue that pops up. Yesterday, somebody had decided to wash the floors and wash all the cement down the pipes. So all the pipes are full of cement. And little things like that are popping up every day. Everything in Thailand tends to take a little bit longer. And that is not because the people don't work hard, it's just because they don't have the tools as we would in Australia. In Australia, we've got the pumps, we've got, you know, all the things that if it rains, we can pump out that water. Have I underestimated the challenge? I wish I could just fast forward to 3 weeks' time and be able to give you an answer. I'm feeling positive, but I just can't afford anything else to go wrong from here on in. Otherwise, yeah, owner's not going to be happy.
And 3 weeks later, Bangla's newest and most sophisticated bar opens. And there's not a go-go dancer in sight.
Yes, Haya, our rooftop open-air concept is finally open. I think I've got a few more grey hairs than I did when I started out this job, but finally it's open. I'm just really happy to report that nobody died in the making of this building. you know, that's the greatest thing. The crowd is a little bit different, as you can see, from the people down in Bangla, and that's really what we were going for. So really happy with the result, actually.
Judging by the crowd, the stress of the construction has been worth it.
It has been very difficult for an Aussie in Thailand to try and sort of, you know, overcome that communication barrier, and eventually, you know, if you're patient, really patient, the job got done, and yeah, really happy with the result. So it's good times ahead. Okay, you made that pina colada already? Pina colada. This is a testament to that story that, you know, eventually, after all the blood, sweat and tears, you're going to pull through and something amazing is going to be created.
The Thai people value most family and food. You always see Thai people eating, and they're eating with their family.
I love Thai food. I just think it's fantastic. It's fresh, it's clean. When you go to a restaurant, you can guarantee that that whole fish was caught that morning.
Definitely, like the food is amazing, and it's so cheap as well. Like for like a nice bowl of pad Thai, it's what, like $5 or even $3.
Street food, yeah. I mean, I've eaten street food. Funny enough, I've only ever had food poisoning once in 6 years, and that was at a Western restaurant for Sunday roast.
We are at the night markets. We're hoping to try some new foods, something different.
There's no health and safety regulation. You take a chance a little bit.
What's that? Frog? Is it gross?
Thai food is Asian style. Generally, all the food goes into the middle of the table and you share. Everything is shared.
In Australia, generally, you know, we get our plate and you've got the, you know, steak, you've got the potatoes and you've got the peas, and that's your plate, right? And I remember when I first moved here and having my own plate, and then somebody saying to me, "Oh, that's yours, is it? Aren't you going to share?" And I was so embarrassed because I just didn't know.
It's all about having a good time and eating together and just keeping things simple.
Halfway through a 3-week Thailand getaway,